Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Toy Props. And to those who have seen the recent short of Majima's Tanto from Yakuza, the demonfire Tanto from the Yakuza series. Lately my brother has been watching a lot of these during the gameplays and he really likes Majima, and I forgot the main character's name. Darn it. But, so I got him the eye patch and also some really cool t-shirts of their tattoos, so I decided to make him something that he also would like to play around with and maybe wear for a costume one day if it's ever Halloween or any event we go to again at an anime event. And so, just give me a second. There we go. Sorry. As you can see, it is the Tanto sized Demon Slayer swords that are from Amazon. When you're buying these from Amazon, make sure they're the kind where you have to install it together, or else you would not be able to do custom swords, just like I have found a way to replicate any sword I want. Comes with the blade, the scabbard, the handle, and there's also this, any color, and there's the Suba. This is where these are rubber bands we put in between the handles and the Suba just to tighten the fit in there. And these are just to detach everything on the hole of the handle. I decided to patch up the hole on the handle because I don't plan to ever take this apart, and neither will my brother, since the blade technically did not stay in as I put it together, everything's glued in, so this doesn't ever come out. And of course how everything is made here, I did not use the bands. I put this. I don't remember the name of it right now, but if you do, please say it in the comments. I obviously put aside the Suba. The Suba is a nice keep for anything you want to replicate. These are really nice Subas I got from one of the Demon Slayer swords, but it's only under a specific brand name on Amazon. I'll share it in the comments after I'm done here. Oh yes, these two. This is important. These parts go on the end here. That is the thing. That's the very piece that locks it in the handle. And once it's in, you possibly can never take it out unless you don't ever patch up the hole and use this to disassemble everything. And here is all just acrylic paint. My painting is not exactly as expertly done, but I tried to replicate it from the Google images I saw, but hopefully it's good enough. My brother doesn't care all that much about perfection. The colors I used for the very pink was the berry. Oh yes, and I used metallic colors for the slight pink colors here. I use these. Normally they are purple-ish colors, but with mixing it with silver, it makes it a nice lighter color, and it gave it the perfect pink. And there's some touches of red, which I just used bright red, metallic. The green here, this is a plain green, this is a metallic green. I used it for here. I did not have to add silver for these, thankfully, but it's just the pink flowers that I had to add silver with. And there's this slight gold flower petals, pollens here. I just used a plain golden sunset. I had black mixed with some of them just to add some shades to the sunflowers. And here's the case where the spray paint came in. I did not have to sand the blade detail. Depending on the blade of which Demon Slayer blade you get. You can use Tanjiro's sword, or this other version that he used before, his very own. However, if you ever get designed blades such as this, it has a slightly popped up design. It has to get sanded down just so that it doesn't show while it's painted. And I made sure to get specific sword designs that where the color on the scabbard and the handle is golden, so that I don't have to paint it. And this part too. Make sure to get gold ones. Obviously, before I painted the acrylic paint, I had to pretty much respray it all with a black spray paint. This is the kind I use because it's gloss black. I had to sand this whole thing. I had to sand up everything on here and work on everything to patch the hole. And because there was also that awful sticky stuff they use to keep these on here. If you have a hard time with it, just go ahead and sand it all off. I used 80 grit sandpaper. And so for back to the blade, I used a regular designed Tanjiro blue katana blade so that I didn't have to sand everything off. I started everything with silver, sprayed it completely silver, and then I used hold on. This is the painter's tape I used. Commonly Cosplay uses this, and it doesn't peel off the tape as much. If you press it hard on your props, it'll tear off the paint. But these are really good. I mean, you can use the blue one, but those tend to tear off the paint of my props. So this is the brand. So yeah, I masked off the silver side, then sprayed it with gunmetal metallic Rust-Oleum. Some spray paint leaked onto the silver side, but just like Kamui Cosplay, you can always touch it up with some acrylic paint, and it's not noticeable once you use the lacquer, and it looks real nice. Of course, when it came to lacquering these two, it was such a pain having to cover the gold size here with the painter's tape here. But I was able to successfully do it. And once it started getting up to these sides, I just took a razor blade and scraped off the paint that ended up leaking up to there. So there we go. That is my Majima Demonfire dagger. Hope you like it.